well, I just want to start by wishing everybody good luck this weekend, because it's such a unique and awesome experience to compete for a national championship. And despite the fierce opposition in this room, we are all united by what the Tracy MacLeod Award stands for, which is perseverance through adversity. Struggle throughout your career is inevitable, so what I see first and foremost when I look around this room is a group of strong, resilient, and beautiful young women. I used to believe that in order to stand proudly on my senior night, to look back at my career and count it as a success, I needed to do everything and anything I could to be great at the game of basketball, including pushing myself past my physical limits. That was mental toughness to me, and I wanted to uphold that ideal more than anything. As someone striving to meet this gold standard, my world was shattered when an undiagnosed depressive and anxiety disorder caused me to seriously drop off in my performance on the court. At the time, I didn't know anything about mental illness. I merely thought I wasn't tough enough to get the job done. 3 years in, when things got really bad, when I was no longer hungry, I couldn't sleep, when I felt worthless and believed I was toxic to my teammates, when I was self-harming and grappling with suicidal ideation most of my days, inevitably my career came to a spectacularly messy end. I didn't travel to the national championship with my team that year, and the following summer, as I sat on my kitchen floor, writing my parents goodbye and contemplating how many pills I needed to mix with what I had already drank to make the pain stop once and for all, I certainly never thought I'd step foot on the basketball court again. I used to want to be the best, but now I just want to be happy. And it turns out when I'm happy is when I'm at my best. The mission of the Student Athlete Mental Health Initiative is to protect and promote student athletes competing in CIS sport, their mental health rather. From a personal standpoint though, SAMHI exists so that no student athlete should go through what I experienced alone. They'll experience caring and compassion rather than isolation and shame. Happily for me though, inclusive and supportive is how I would describe my second chance at a career at the University of Ottawa. I wasn't sure anybody would want me after I'd hit rock bottom. I saw myself more as a liability and less as an asset to a team. But when I confessed this to Coach Sparks, he replied that my mental illness wasn't a weakness, but rather a strength, and that I had a unique opportunity to teach my teammates valuable life lessons. He saw a brighter future for me than I ever saw for myself. And so to Coach Sparks and the rest of our amazing coaching staff, thank you so much for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself and for never defining me as sick or weak. To my teammates, I want you to know what an outstanding group of women you are. You have managed to be fiercely competitive while maintaining a deep compassion for one another. Your support these last 2 years has taught me that mental health and athletic excellence doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. You are all warriors, and I'm proud to call you my lifelong friends. What is most exciting about me winning this award is that it represents a shift in the collective thinking of the Canadian University athletics community. We're finally starting to extend the conversation about toughness beyond the physical and include overcoming and managing a mental illness, and that's a win for all of us. The last thing I'll say is that the thing about mental illness is that it's not a one-time struggle or an isolated incident. It's an everyday battle to remain healthy. And so lastly, I just want to emphasize that this award doesn't just belong to me, but also to everyone, maybe even some people in this room who have struggled, continue to struggle, and will struggle in the future with their mental health. And to them I would say, it's okay not to be okay.